All right, let's get it. I've made the stop loss bigger today, so we're setting at 200 pip stop loss or two or whatever you want to call it. I know that should always confuse me, but anyway. And I am going to go more conservative, both conservative options today,
Yeah.
and but I'm keeping the take profit zones the same as what we usually do. So they're not going to be quite 1-to-1, 2-to-1, 3-to-1. But I mean, profit's profit when things are working out like this, isn't it? So not going to stress too much about it. Going to go super conservative. I'm finding when we go the aggressive moves lately, we've been getting faked out.
Yeah, we just get the wicks.
We get the wicks. So I'm going to try and hopefully avoid getting wicked out by just going a little bit further away. Yeah, top of that. That's it, man. Nice and easy, nice and simple. 200, I might go a little bit, keep it like usually we go halfway, but I'm going to put it a little bit to the upside there, and same here, a little bit closer to the downside. That's it. That's what I'm setting up. I am just going to put these positions in now. Chuck it in. So that cap, what the spreads like? Good. Cool. Well, chuck this in. Yeah, I guess when it comes to the Bitcoin, we just got to understand what those spreads are, I guess, and allow for it.
Yeah. I'll see if I can find some more about this.
Yeah, that'd be good. Be good to know. So. Done. All right. So I've set that up as it is, hustle, just like that. Let me know if you need me to zoom in or zoom out or anything like that.
No, I'm good. I'm really fine.
You're getting quick at it now.
Yeah, mate.
How long we got? 4 more minutes. Oh, nearly 3 minutes.
So what's your entry up there? Like three
The
for
for the buy, 3362.91,
Yeah, nice. Same.
and the stop loss I just go slightly below it.
Yeah, okay.
I can tell you what it is. Hang on a sec. I'll tell you exactly what I went for that. The stop loss is 3360.80. Yeah, so just slightly below it, not much.
And what have you got in there for the short as well?
The stop loss is
For
335.
the entry?
Just what that one is. 3354 point. Oh, hang on, let me look at mine so you get the exact. Yeah, point. Oh, yeah, that's it. 0.05. 3354.05.
Yep.
And then the stop loss, I got 3356.29. So I just go slightly above it.
Beautiful. Cool.
All right, man. See how we go. See how we go today. See how we go today. There was a big move this morning. Decent push this morning. I don't know if you would have got that because you can't jump in for. No, you wouldn't have got on that one. You wouldn't have been able to because you wouldn't have been able to trade on this 1 minute candle.
Nah, it was I didn't even bother. I looked at it and I was like, right, just
Nah,
let it be.
let it go. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it's best just to do that, man. Just let it go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Um,
We'll have a look at what the UK 100's been doing on the London session. I haven't been looking at it. Oh, it looks messy.
well,
That looks very, very ugly. Let's have a look. That's during the New York session. Oh, there you go. I know that would have been a clean breakout, man. London session here.
look at that.
So the UK 100 on the London session, or the German 40, trade on the DAX, trade on the London session. Do a stop loss of like 5 or 3. That was a decent move.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
You got tighter 3. Let's look at the day before. What was this for? Oh, there it is here. I think I'll mark that up just to have a look to see how it panned out. Where's the 5? So that's the open there. So you would have caught that one as well. Would have got a 2-1 on that, but that, to be honest with you, the way that wick is, that probably wouldn't have. You probably would have got done with slippage on that one. See that wick? It looks like it's come really quick, so it might not have closed your order off. But you would have made up for it on that one. 3, 5-1.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, you got that one there actually.
The trade on just after the London Open on gold and put the trade on. A wick came down, hit my entry, and then went straight up, hit my stop loss, and then very 2 candles later, it went down and would have hit like a 5-1.
It's so fucking frustrating, isn't it, man?
Yeah, it's fast.
When was this yesterday?
Yeah, it was
Let's have a look.
yesterday at about, I reckon it was like about 5:30, 6 o'clock or something like that.
Did you place it at 5 for the open? Oh, it said, did you go off this level here or that level there? Maybe you might have gone something like.
It was just a bit after because I finished at the gym. I think it was probably at about 6 o'clock, and it had like a break. I think it was about 6. Let me check.
Yeah, around there.
Right. I can't even find where I put it now.
It's alright. It might have been there, bro.
Wrong chart.
Tapped out. Tapped out. If you want to do London, if you want to start mucking around with, look at that though. If I had that position yesterday, oh shit!
Yeah.
Look at that. That was good. That was good. Nice. Close it. The London session would have been around there. Not bad. 18, 19 to 1. That would have been nice if I had that. If you want to start looking at London session, man, just look at the UK 100. Maybe gold can be a little bit hard during the London session, and the same with New York as well, because there's so much volume coming in. You can get wicked out a lot.
Yeah.
And look, it's the same with the UK 100 as well. Like it moves pretty quick on the open, but you can get some pretty decent moves out of it if you catch them.
Yeah.
And then the New York, so if you ever do New York, which you probably won't, you look at US 30 or the NAS 100.
Yeah.
Just trading the right things at the right times.
I think the US 30 is the one to go.
For New York Open, it is,
I
yeah.
see a lot of people doing that, yeah.
Yeah, US 30 and NAS for the New York Open. Yeah, man, you can look at the France 40 as well, but that thing usually opens up insanely quick, and you just get annihilated.
No. Oh, you can trade the UK 100 on the Bybit MT5. That's cool.
Can ya? I couldn't find Bitcoin on the MetaTrader
No,
on
it won't
Bybit.
be on there. The Bitcoin will be on
Yeah,
their
it's on there
Breakout
actually.
store.
Yeah, it's on the platform. Yeah,
Wait, look at this candle. You bear.
it's a nice candle. That is a nice looking candle. That's gold. Hopefully, you can close strong and we get a good decent push on that. The only problem is we've got these zones so close. You got this level right here. That's a pretty strong zone as well. Strong level. And then we've got this level here. All just before our take profit levels. That level there.
Yeah.
Like this one here is a decent one. You can see it's built up a lot of liquidity there to just go boom.
Yeah.
So we'll watch those levels. That's a very, very nice close though for a bearish candle. But it does have to break this level on the next candle. Zoom in on that. There we go.
Jesus.
Oh, looks like it wants to push.
Yeah. That's this level and then.
We'll see what our normal setup would be and just see how that pans out, just so we know when we're back to normal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's our entry there. Right, so we would be in now on that. Alright, we are in. Oh, come on, don't do that. Don't do that. That is insane. That is ridiculous, man. Like, even going lower with a bigger stop loss, I can't believe it just done that.
Yeah.
This imbalance here, it's tapped into that. That is actually ridiculous. Wow. That's a proper fake out candle, bro. Proper fake out candle, that one. That's insane, man.
Must have been a few buy orders right there at that level. Just tapped
Yeah.
in.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have gone on this manipulation candle. I don't usually go for manipulation candles, so anyway, is what it is. Is what it is. We probably should have gone off that zone there. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, man. Let it go, and then hopefully we can retrace in that buy position.
Yeah.
Or hopefully it just keeps pushing down.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
It's insane though, bro. It's been a crazy week or two.
Yeah, it sure has, man.
It's 1 minute candle dawn. Oh, yep, no, that's not good. $20 seconds. If it stays like that and the next candle opens bearish, should be okay. But that's a terrible candle, dude. That's like a proper reversal.
Proper, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
massive doji.
Yeah.
Yuck.
And 2 more minutes on that 5. Come on, mate. Just push down. Push down. Push down. Keep pushing. Yeah, it's pretty insane. That would have faked us out on our normal position.
Here we go.
All right.
Look at that.
TP1 just love tapped into it, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love tap on TP1. Tell you what, bro, I reckon I'll close at TP1. I'm not going to take too much risk today.
Nah.
I don't want to risk it, man, even though I'm not risking much. So I'm out of that position. I actually closed just on this blue line, so just before TP1. As it started retracing, I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to close that.
Yeah.
I just don't like what it's doing, man. Hey?
It's ugly, man.
Yeah.
I didn't catch it, unfortunately, but I'll
That's all right. That's fine. So I've closed it at TP1. Yep, I don't want to risk getting faked out again today. It's just been too insane lately.
Yeah.
But let's see what it does. Hopefully it does keep pushing. I'd really love to see this keep pushing, man, because if it does keep pushing, it will just show us that we're back. You know, the markets are back.
Yeah.
But I'll close there just to secure profits. I'm not going to get too greedy in these conditions. But I really do want it to keep pushing. I really hope it pushes to a TP5 because that's just confluence that we're back.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. That's a really good open. Cool. So TP1 completely filled now. Hopefully this just keeps pushing.
I actually got out then too. That's good.
Oh, nice, man. Cool. And like I said, they're not quite a 1-to-1, 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 4-to-1s today because of we're going off our normal TP levels, but a bigger stop loss.
Yeah.
You know, profit's profit, man. When we're waiting to see if the markets are back, anything's good, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's exactly right, man.
The worst thing is, I think I said this the other day, is when these conditions, when it's like this, a lot of people's mentality is I need to make up for my losses. So a lot of people actually up their lot sizes when it's like this, and I just think that's fucking not the way to do it. You know, for example, if you go sorry.
I was going to say, yeah, you've got to you still got to control the risk. Like if you don't control your risk, that's worse than losing, right? Like
100%.
So quickly.
Well, this is the thing. If we just say, right, for example, I'm risking 1 to 2%, sometimes 3% on my live account if we got a good run, if we're getting a really good run. Now, if I continued that during the down periods, dude, my account would be almost wiped out in the last week.
Yeah.
You know, if I kept going 1%, I'm going to up it now on 2% because we took a loss, and then, shit, another loss. Mate, we had like a lot of losses last week, so my account would be, it'd take me so long to recover from that. Whereas in now, minimize the risk, still trade in these conditions, just minimize your risk. And now, mate, when we're back, properly back, literally the first two trades, my account is going to be back to where it was, if not above where it was, you know, because I'm going to up my risk. When things are good, I'm going to up my risk. When things are terrible, I decrease the risk, minimize it. I do like this though. This does look like it's going to keep pushing, man. This is actually looking really good.
Yeah,
So we've got this level to watch here now. We're just tapped.
to TP2.
Almost, not quite, but almost.
I think it just missed it.
Yeah, it's reacting off this level here. We're getting a slight reaction off this level, but that's okay. Look, you don't know. I don't know, but with all these, you know, it looks like there's a lot of selling pressure in the market, so we should be able to hopefully break through that. But who knows? We could. There's also a lot of buy orders here as well. So
I wonder if it would be worthwhile taking along for this massive imbalance that's just created there, like at a 0.001 or something. See if that works.
taken along from this zone. Whereabouts?
Yeah, or just like probably see where your entry is for the short.
Yep.
Around about there or thereabouts, you've got those two big candles that create that imbalance up to the next.
Yeah, it's just here, that area there. Hang on a sec.
Yeah, or even on the bearish candles.
Are you talking about this? Sorry, man. Hang on. Are you talking about this zone here?
No, so you know the candles that it's just printed, the last 2 or 3 candles.
Oh, these ones, yep. Oh, this imbalance here, you mean?
I wonder if, yeah, and because it's created that those massive fair value gaps in the short, I wonder if it'd be worthwhile trying to take a long on the way back up.
Look,
See if that works.
yeah. Look, I won't do that because I just like to stick to this one strategy, man. But yeah, look, there's potentially a good opportunity there. But yeah, bro, I just this is it for me, man. This is it. Like this is what I do. Just on that open, catch it, get the breakout. That's it. Happy days.
Yeah.
If I miss it, I'll come back tomorrow and just literally just on repeat. You know,
Yeah.
when profitable traders say like when you really trade profitable, it's probably one of the most boring things in the world
Yeah.
because you're literally just doing the same shit every single day. That's it. You know, same setup,
Yeah.
same moves, same everything, same time every single day on repeat. Um, but that's how you become profitable, bro. That's a profitable trader. You don't go out from your system. You don't fucking try and do other things. You don't go on a losing streak and think that your strategy doesn't work and try different strategies. You just stick to it, man. But yeah, it is looking good, bro. There's a very high probability that if this does break this level here, that will be going up now.
Yeah.
If it breaks this zone here, closes above there, then there's a very very high chance that will continue up. But
Yeah.
that's not how I trade. Don't get me wrong,
You're gonna
dude.
leave
Like
that.
yeah, sorry, go.
I was gonna say you're gonna leave that buy position in.
Um, nah, probably not, man. I might just take my profits for the day and come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just leave. I'm closing. I'm going to close that off. Actually, I'll do it now so I don't forget. Look, there is a good chance that that's going to push straight through that because you are getting this retracement from here, and that's very strong, man. So there is a good chance that if we do keep pushing, that we'll break through this zone, and potentially, if we break through that level, you should be able to get at least a TP2, maybe even more.
Yeah.
But I'm happy, bro. I'm happy. I've closed the day in profits. I'm not going to get greedy, especially in these conditions. And I just stick to my rules, man. But yeah, that is a very fucking nice buying opportunity because you got this failed high test here, failed low test, sorry.
Yeah.
That candle there, or shooting star, or doji, whatever you want to call it. And then a very bullish momentum candle. If this closes very bullish above here, then I'd say there's a very, very high probability that we'll break up to that zone.
It's basically filled all those short, or at least the second candle full of shorts. That's massive.
Yeah. Let's see how. All right, so just missed TP2, so we managed to secure a TP1 on that, which is good. Ending the day in profit is a good day. Let's have a look at this Bitcoin. Oh shit! There you go. No good on that. No, that one got stopped out. Bummer. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, man.
So let me go to.
You know what? For some reason, I'm still in it. Why am I still in that? Maybe I'll put my stop loss 105,533. Oh no, shit! My stop. Oh no. Why didn't that hit my stop loss? Well, anyway, I got to try and understand Bitcoin, man, to see what the go is with that.
That's a bit fucking different, isn't it?
Yeah, well, my stop loss is at 105,533, which is pretty much right.
Didn't even hit it.
No, I'm still in the trade for some reason. Yeah, so I don't understand.
There's like 3 candles.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, it's massive. I'm still in it.
Wow.
Oh well, I'll just let this play out to see what's going to happen. Strange, man. Maybe I'll just stick to gold.
Did you put your stop loss as a Did you do it on the Bybit platform?
Yeah, but on my phone. To be honest, I don't really know how to. I don't really know how to trade crypto with Bybit, man. I don't.
Yeah. It's a bit confusing because like when you put in a conditional order, it's got a trigger price and then a actual price.
Yeah.
Sometimes if they're not the same, it happened to me the other day where I put it in and it triggered, but it didn't actually fill the order. And then the next time it did the opposite, so it didn't exit on my stop loss for some reason. It was almost like there wasn't an order to fill. It was really fucking weird.
Well, I have gone conditional.
I did. Yeah.
108.783. Yeah, don't know, bro. I actually don't know. I'm just gonna leave that and just see what happens. I might have to do a little bit more research into that. I don't. Yeah, I'm not too sure how that works.
There is a few things as well to look out for the Bybit. Does it come up on the screen with your liquidation point?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah.
That's good. It's handy to know.
That's huge, bro. Oh, mate, that close in 6 seconds. That's telling me that the probabilities of us pushing through here are very high.
Very high, yeah.
With that candle here, and then that massive bullish momentum candle, there is a high chance or a high expectation that we will push through that.
Yeah, for sure. That did exactly what I thought it was going to do.
Yeah, it did. Done exactly, man. That was a good call. That was a really, really good call. Yeah, just don't confuse yourself trying to do too many strategies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Do too much. One's hard enough to get right.
Yeah, bro. Like I was going to say before, the first 2 years or maybe year and a half, dude, the amount of different strategies I was learning and trying, and then, I had mentors for 3 different strategies, and then what I started doing was trading all 3 strategies. Oh, the breakout. Oh, cool. I've got the breakout. Oh, now we've just fulfilled this level here. I'm going to take a buy off that, and oh, we're getting another breakout, and then before you know it, man, you're over trading. You're doing way too many fucking different strategies. It's just like pick the one that suits you the best, and then that's it, dude. Be boring.
Yeah, man.
Be boring, man. Trade boring and just do the same shit every day.
Yeah, I like that, man.
Because any strategy you do, bro, to be honest with you, like any strategy you do is going to work in the long run. In the long term, it's going to work. It's just how you're managing your losses, how you're managing your risk, and how you manage your losing streaks, really.
Yeah.
But
exactly right.
pretty much, bro. Like every strategy I've learned, they're all good. They're all good strategies. If you just stick with one, all 3 of them are going to work.
Yeah, correct. And like you said, you don't want to confuse yourself, because if you're halfway through one strategy and then you start seeing signs of another one coming into play, you're like, oh, actually, maybe I'll do that one instead, and you just get confused. And
Well,
doing wrong shit.
like this is all cool because it worked. It went to plan. But what if it didn't? You know what I mean? What if which happens all the time? So what if you got the breakout? You're like, oh, I'll close. Yeah, cool. I'll close at a TP1. Oh, it's reverse, and I'm jumping back in, and then it didn't do what you wanted, and it continued down. Then you're like, fuck. Then you've just been stopped out, and then you're gonna go, fuck it. It's gonna retrace from here. I'll wait till it gets there, and then I'll buy. Or if it doesn't, I'll take the breakout. So then you try and do it again, and then you get stopped out twice, and now you're 3% down. You know what I mean? And dude, that's the reality of what actually happens. Like, yeah, you might have a day where you get all 3 of them right, 3 different strategies. You might win all 3, but in the long term, trading like that, it's almost virtually impossible to be profitable if that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
In my opinion, anyway.
It's just, it's 100% true, man. Because all you end up doing then is just chasing your losses, and try a different strategy, try this to make it better, and then you end up so far behind.
Yeah, like just say we've had a bit of a losing streak. What we've done, we haven't changed our strategy. We've just altered it slightly to avoid the fake outs. Like, we're still doing the exact same thing. We're just altering it slightly. We're making our stop loss a little bit bigger, and we're coming down slightly more to try and avoid the fake outs.
Yeah.
That's smart trading. And then when the markets are back to normal, we start seeing the 3-to-1s, 4-to-1s, 5-to-1s happening again. Then we go back. We just go back to our tighter stop losses and taking our profits 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 4-to-1, holding 5-to-1s. But we'll know when that happens because it'll be consistent. You know, we'll have in 1 week we might hit a 5-to-1 once or twice.
Yeah, exactly.
And we won't be getting faked out as often like what you've seen over the last 2 months. Dude, I don't remember getting faked out like maybe 4 times or something over the last 2-3 months. You know.
Yeah.
So then that's when we'll know we're back, dude, and that's when we go fucking all in.
I was just looking up Steve. If we went to if we did our old or the normal strategy off the bottom of that long wick, we would have got stopped out.
Yeah, we would have been stopped out. Yeah, I had one next to it. Yep, we would have got hit.
Unless we went super aggressive at like 3,357 as the line across and the entry at what's the entry 3,357.44 something. If we went right up there, you would have hit a 5-to-1, but then your chances of getting faked out are high.
Yeah.
Up there.
Well, this would have been our position, and literally we would have just got stopped out, dude. Like it would have been frustrating.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
I'm not.
Yeah.
Let me just go down to here. I love this shit though, man. Even when they're losing streaks, I love this shit so much.
Yeah, man.
Like, look at that. Bang, but that's that is literally the reality of trading. That's the reality of it. That's what happens, and that's what gets frustrating, and that's what people lose their minds. Think the market's against them. Think that the institutions are fucking deliberately stopping them out. But even still, dude, we only would have hit a 2-to-1 anyway with our normal position. So it was smart trading for us to do what we said. We stuck to what we said we were going to do yesterday. And it worked in our favor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So that's the way to do it, bro. Just stick to what we say and just go for it. No overthinking it, no overcomplicated. Just straight in, go, yep, this is what we said we're going to do. Bang, this is what we're doing.
Yep.
It's hit a 2-to-1 on that. I must have had that set up a little bit different. Yeah, around there maybe. I don't know. Looks like it hit a 2-to-1, but. So what was the TP2 position that you typed in?
Give me a sec. Hang on. I put sell position.
On the sell position, yeah. What was your TP2?
3351.60.
Oh yeah, yep. Just missed it. That's all right.
Missed it?
Yeah, just.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not much. That's all good.
All good. But yeah, it's funny as well. You look back at it now and you go, oh, maybe, if we went super aggressive with that entry, we would have hit a 5-to-1. And it's like, yeah, but if you knew that at the time,
yeah, exactly. Hindsight, man. You're like, or, things are so obvious sometimes after they've already happened. Like you'll watch it, you'll come back to the charts like a few hours later and you go, oh, why did I go off that zone? Like that was fucking stupid. I should have gone there. Like it's so obvious to me now. It's like, yeah, but it's not obvious to you at the time because at the time you're trying to predict the future. You know what I mean? Yeah. Which you can't do. But then when you go back and look at it, I go, oh, that was so obvious. Why didn't I go off that level? What a dickhead. What an idiot.
Yeah.
Only if you lose the trade. Only if you lose it. But if you don't lose it, you're like, fuck, I'm so smart. Fuck, I'm good. Look at it, I nailed it. Perfect. I seen it. I knew. It's like I got a crystal ball. I knew exactly what was going to happen. It's all bullshit. You don't know. None of us know, man. None of us know. It's all literally probabilities. Like, maybe it will do this. Maybe it will do this. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Sweet as.
All right.
We'll jump back on tomorrow. We'll look at that Bitcoin order as well and see how that ended up finishing off.
Sounds good.
And that's it. Happy days.
Sweet.
Awesome.
All right, boys.
All right, boys. I'll chat to you tomorrow.
All right, sweet as.
Hey, catch you later.
See ya, bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Your call has been forwarded.